Welcome to your daily focus for January the 11th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. Now, we have some profound energy around us just about the numerology alone. You know, the sky's on fire, but also with the numerology, it matches so completely because January is a 1. We are in the 11th day, and if you take 2018, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8, you also end up at the 11 energy again. The 11 energy in the tarot is justice. The justice card kind of demands that we stay, do unto others. It's giving your best, giving your all, not just giving part of yourself, but putting your embracing your challenges, your successes, the people around you, your own talents and abilities, to truly expect the good things to start happening in your life, to not put limitations on them. Justice is leading your life with integrity, with discipline, with, do unto others. Do unto others. How would you want to be treated in the world? And that's how you go out and treat other people. And the manifestation of the 11 is profound when we can live up to what the Justice card asks us to be. So it is about determination. It is about discipline. It's about your own honor, respect for yourself, being able to look yourself in the mirror each day. Oh, I got the deck upside. No, this is upside down. The 7 of Wands is upside down. Well, we had the 8 of Wands just flying through the air yesterday, and now we have the 7 of Wands, and it's upside down. So perhaps we have slowed down in our tracks a little bit. Maybe we are more conscious of our words, our actions. Mercury is going into Capricorn today, so, which I think will ground us. Sometimes Mercury and Sag is so busy looking for the next adventure that we can't really truly be present in the here and now. So we have the 7 of Wands, and we have the 7 of Wands reversed, and if you watch me at all, you know how rarely a card comes out reversed. So we need to pay special attention to that, because that is a symbol of who we are and what we are feeling today. Maybe we feel like we're fighting an uphill battle. Maybe we're not seeing any of the successes we were hoping to see at this point in time. Maybe we are putting limitations on ourselves, on our dreams, on the way in which things can come to us, whether it be love or good health, spirituality, career, work. Love. We could be setting too many barriers for ourselves today, or feel disheartened in some way today, or really doing a self-analyzation. But look at this, we have the Knight of Wands now. Knights always bring in messages, remember that. Knights always bring in messages, and here we are in the center, and he is riding straight forward. So we want to go forward. We're not looking backwards so much today. We're dreaming of the possibility of tomorrow, where we are taking actions of where we are going, of what we are doing. We have the red on today. So it's courage, it's strength. It's knowing our strength. It's knowing our courage. And we have the gold in there for the abundance. Three of Swords. Oh, what don't we want to let go of that we must? What security blanket? I see Linus from Peanuts the cartoon Peanuts, not my baby Peanut. But line us with this blanket, our security blanket of what makes us feel safe, even though we may know deep down inside that it's not good for us. It might be a friendship. It might be a bad habit. You know, see anybody who smokes and tell them they can't have a cigarette for 3, 4, 5 hours and then watch them. The relief, when they can finally have that cigarette. The stability they feel all of a sudden, the weight lifted off of them, the stress leaving their bodies. Even though they probably know that smoking probably isn't a very good thing for them if they looked inside. So therefore they're not going to let it go because it makes them feel like that. If you're trying to quit smoking, stop and just take a nice big breath in and hold it and release. And smoke without lighting the cigarette. But it could be anything. It could be that we hover too much and we know we need to back off. It could be, because I see the hovering there, it could be that we spend when we're stressed, or we're a little bit more focused on ourselves than something else, someone else. It could be that we overeat. It makes us feel good. It makes us feel secure. But does it really? This is, I think, really going into the truths of who we are. This card asking us to look within, to analyze who we are, what makes us us. Look at our routines, look at our habits, look at what we lean back on, we fall back on. So do we fail before anybody else can point at us and say, see, you didn't do that right either? Do we push people away because our heart's been broken once and we don't want it broken again? Do we keep every little object, or maybe even take an object or two that might not be ours, because we're afraid that one day we'll need it? Or maybe it just feels good to own it because they did. I don't know who that message is for, but so it's very much an introspect day. It's not but you know what? We have the Knight of Wands in the middle, okay? And so this is a positive day, regardless that we have the Three of Swords there. Three of Swords is just telling us is as we go forward, we see what we really need to let go of. Are we going to admit it to ourselves? Are we going to have the courage to step away from something that has given us security or given us stability? Our perception of that? Is it really giving you what you think you are getting out of it, or is it detrimental? You know, we could procrastinate too much. And so by the time we come to a point where we have to make a decision, it's too late to make the decision. It's like, oh, well, I didn't know if I wanted to do that or not anyways. Strong decision-making time. And letting go of something, you know, we are still in that full moon energy. Next week, we are going to be going into the new moon energy, the planting of the seeds. So we want to make sure that the soil is ready, that there's not rocks, that it's not, we want to make sure the fertilizers are in there. We're putting the mulch in there. We're aerating the soil. We're getting rid of any kind of weeds or growth that is unwanted. We're getting rid of the rocks and the stones and the twigs, so that when we plant our seed, it grows to a great success. And I think today we are riding forward. We are seeing the future forward. We are seeing what we want to step into. It might back us up a little bit. It may ask us to look within a little bit more. So we really need to have an honesty with ourselves. Very much like the Justice card. Fairness. Right actions. I'm trying to think of one of those Facebook games where everybody seems to play. You probably have, you know, you have to ask yourself when you're playing that game, is this moving me in the direction I want? Is this deepening a relationship? Is this gaining me money? Is this adding to my good health and well-being? Or is it me wasting a little bit of time so I don't have to address the things that need addressing in my life? We'll get a good tarot card here, an affirmation. So it's a potent day to make some very good, sound decisions about what your routine looks like going forward, where your focus goes going forward, and how to bring success into your life. It's a very sobering kind of energy today, if we allow it into our lives. And now remember, we have so much energy. When I did a small write-up on Facebook and Patreon about the 8th and the 9th, but that energy really remains true. Some of that energy will be with us the entire year. So if you don't mind a couple minutes of reading, I'll put the links back up. Look at this. We got Messenger of Fire. The messages will be coming in today. Definitely. With the Knight in the middle, and then the Messenger of Fire. Determination for a new adventure. Yeah, isn't that determination for a new adventure right there? Innovation, independent creative action, spirited and headstrong. I have an unstoppable spirit and co-create all that I desire, surrounded by spirit, illuminated by wisdom that rises up within me. I set forth on a path to innovate. I trust in my vision and act accordingly, remaining true to what I most value and desire, which can manifest in many forms. So we don't want to put the limitations on our dreams, on our goals right now. Just expect it to be in your future. Surrounded by spirit, illuminated by the wisdom that rises up within me. We have all been given a road to walk to get to this point. We have the wisdom. We have the higher wisdom. We have the intuition. If we trust ourselves, if we believe in ourselves, that wisdom will spring forth when needed. That you are well equipped, that you are prepared, even if you don't think you are. You've been walking a journey for this moment in time. I have an unstoppable spirit and can co-create all that I desire. Yes, you do. And yes, you can. An animal card, of course, an animal card with our higher intuition deck. Look at all the auras around you. Know that you are surrounded by your angels, by your spirit guides, by past loved ones. And they wish nothing but success for you, happiness, joy. When you laugh, they're elated. And when you cry, they sob. Now trust in your intuition. Trust in your higher wisdom. And it will aid you in your path forward. Most definitely. Find your identity with the little raccoon. There's the robin. Somebody said they saw a robin today. I'm going to hold them to that because that means spring is going to be sprung earlier than expected for us. Fingers crossed, hiding, mirror, right, and destiny. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. Raccoon tells you that you are hiding from your true self, and all too often we lose our identity. It can be connected to career, love relationships, even friendships. Relationships are a mirror of who you are at the time. If your self esteem is low and sad, you will attract the same. On the outside, the person or situation may be perceived as the life of the party, but inside they are crying with confusion. It is never good to create relationships out of illusions and treat them as a patch or a quick fix for what you don't have in your life. They are supposed to be a complement to who you are and help you grow, both of you, or all of you, if taking it in the context of friends, co-workers, or career. Now that doesn't mean hermit yourself away until you figure it all out. It means that you need to work to heal yourself and become the person that you want to be. Very much what I was saying with the Justice card. Treat and do unto others. And you want to be the reflection of the person that you want standing next to you at all times. Be the person you want in your life. No matter what disappointment you had in your life or have in your life right now. I'm reading, a lot of comments and emails and messages about just not feeling safe, not feeling secure, looking around and seeing nothing but ruin and disappointment and sadness. And for many, that is exactly the energy that you're supposed to be feeling now because you are looking forward at what will be, not what's around you right now, and not what's around you probably tomorrow or the next day for that matter. 11 is hard work. So expect that it will take time. Expect that one day you are going to wake up and look around you and go, whoa, where did this all come from? Because you were concentrating on the now and giving it your energy and your focus. And if you do that each and every day, you will wake up one day and go, wow, when did this all happen? Remember, the memories you make are the moments that you didn't think you were making a memory at all. No matter what disappointment you've had in your life, you cannot forget to celebrate who you are. When that job promotion doesn't come through or the person you hoped was the love of your life just leaves, it's easy to get caught up in the negativity of despair. But it means that you aren't in the right spot in your life to attract what you want, so take the time to change that. And how do you change that? One thought at a time, one action at a time, one word at a time. It's a slow process. It took you umpteen years to get here, okay? It can't all be fixed in a day. But you can definitely start today. Write down 10 qualities that you love about yourself. They don't have to be physical, but they can be, and write down 10 qualities that you would like to work on. Then truly look at those qualities and see if they are fixable or things that you are creating because you are sad. Eat right. Put the black colored clothes to the back of your closet and get some color on, even if it's a shirt or a scarf or a pair of socks or your undies, okay? Use positive affirmations and put them all over your apartment or house. You can use art, index cards, or whatever, but surround yourself with the positive. Put on fun music and dance. I think this is like week 4 or 5 of us getting that dance. Laugh. Sing at the top of your lungs. Dance like there's nobody watching. So we have to create the happiness, the joy in our life. It's up to us to manifest that into being, to invent it, to create it, to celebrate it, to embrace it, to look for it, to expect it. And cry. Don't feel bad about crying. When you're sad, you might want to take some action instead of focusing on the mourning, but it's okay to cry. That is toxic energy leaving your body, allowing you to heal. Shame on us all who stops anybody else from crying, especially a child, and teaching them that it's not okay to show your emotion, to show your feelings, to let it out. Do not keep it bottled in. It will explode one day. Know that it takes time to heal. Don't patch your heart with another toxic relationship. And, seek professional help if you are feeling suicidal in any way or depressed. At least reach out to a friend or a confidant or somebody that you feel that you can talk to, please. Because you are walking into some wonderful, incredible energy. Or if you know somebody who seems a little depressed or they haven't been out and about lately, check in on them. Make sure that you are raising not only your vibration, your energy, your light, but somebody else's. So today is a little bit more of a sobering day for us. Yes, indeed. But I think we can find some beautiful, positive energy. We can see how we can transform our lives into the goals, the dreams, the desires that we want. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.